Hey there, I'm here to show you today the easiest way to get in and use your school district email. So the first thing you're going to do is go on the school district website, which is wcskids.net. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find where it says parents/students. Once you are there, you've got all these different drop-down menus. So you're going to find the one that says quick links. And towards the bottom of that list, it says student email login. So you're going to click on that. At that point, it's going to do one of two things. It is either going to pop up your school district email right away, and it's going to say good afternoon or good morning, depending on the time of day. Sometimes it'll even say good afternoon and then your name. It just depends. If it has done that for you, then you are all set. If it does not do that and it directs you to logging in to your email with a different screen, you'll want to make sure that you put in your email address, which is your student ID number. That's that 6-digit number that is on the back of your ID card. And if you're not sure where that is, what your student ID number is, let me know. I can share that information with you. But you put in your student ID number, then the @, then wcskids.net. When it asks for your password, you're going to put in the password that is on the back of your student ID card. That you want to make sure that you have. Also make sure any letters are in caps. So once you've done that, it will then take you to a screen that looks like this, where it says good morning, good afternoon, or if it's night, good evening. So once you have a screen that looks like this, you're going to go to the waffle, which is this little square of many squares. Looks like 9 squares in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. This will work if you're using a computer or a phone or a tablet. Now, if you're using a phone or a tablet, you want to do this from your web browser. All right, so we click on the waffle and you have some choices. You have all these different apps. You may have more than I have or less than I have, may say something different, but you want to find the one that says Outlook. If you cannot see where it says Outlook, you want to click where it says all apps down here, and Outlook will be one of your choices. So then you click Outlook, and that is your school district email, and you will have access to your email. You will have messages in your inbox from your teachers or from some other people. You'll be able to see your sent items, when you send things, any groups that you may be in, and some other good features. Now, to send an email message, you're just going to click where it says new message. And then you pop in the email address of the person that you're sending it to. If it's one of your teachers, you can just put in the beginning of their last name. Let's say you have Miss Coffin. So I would type in the beginning of her last name and she pops up. So even if you're not sure of your teacher's name, the way it's spelled, you can put in the beginning of it and it should pop up. And then you're able to send them an email. You're even able to email your friends that are in your classes. So let's say I'm going to send an email to one of the kids in one of my classes. You just type in their last name. Let's say I'm sending this to Julieta. Her name pops up and I'm able to send it to her. So you're able to choose who you send it to. You put in your subject and then you send the email. You want to always be really polite when you send email, because this isn't like texting or chatting, which can be like more casual. Email tends to be a little bit more formal. So a lot of times you'll start it like a letter, like dear, and then their name, and then the comma. So let's say I'm saying, dear Ms. Coffin. Let's see, we're sending it to Ms. Coffin. Then you set it up, you type what you wanted to say, and then you always end. Let's say, dear Ms. Coffin, I was wondering if I am missing any work in your class. Always nice to use your pleases and thank yous. So I'm going to say thank you, and you can do a comma, and then your sign off for your name or there's always the really formal one, which is thank you. And then you can say sincerely, comma. And then when you're finished, you just click send. You're also able to attach different things. If you have other work that you need to attach and send to your teacher, or images, or there's some emojis and GIFs. I mean, there's a bunch of different features, which is kind of fun. And then you send off your email. If you need to check an email, then all you do is click on the email, open it up. So let's find one from, oh, let's see, we've got one from, well, this one says that someone's waiting in my room. Okay, so to reply, you're going to hover your mouse over this one. So you can reply just the single arrow. The double arrow, if there's more people within that email, that would be replying to all. This sends it to an individual. This sends it to everyone in the group. This arrow over here is forward. So if you're going to take an email and forward it and send it on to somebody else, then you'll select it there. So let's say I want to reply. Then I can just do that. I can type out my email and click send. And that's basically all there is to it, you guys. So if you have any questions on functions of your email, let me know. I will be more than happy to help you. And other than that, hope you have a good one.